So, after a couple of years of playing mostly my own music, this year is a little bit different. I'm studying Press Release by David Lang, but also I'm playing Glazunov Saxophone Concerto. The composition I'm working on right now is by David Lang. It's called Press Release, but it's very, very difficult. A lot of notes, lots of high tempi, lots of high notes, low notes, fast changes. How am I going to study this? I have to reset my technique to get this under control. The secret is take all the steps you have to make. You will notice that once the technique is slowly in your fingers, that the step to make it faster is much easier. There are no shortcuts. The goal should not even be to be able to play your runs without interruption, but you have to go further than that. You have to be able to study your run without thinking. Your hands and your fingers and your embouchure, they have to be relaxed. There should be no doubt. Everything should be fluent motoric memory. Every mistake you make is programmed into your system. So what you have to do is identify the problem and solve it as slow as you have to. You might even have to isolate 2 notes and solve the problem there, then add another note and so on. One of the biggest temptations when studying is to get angry at yourself, to get frustrated. Why can't I do this? Why is it not working? But don't. If it's not working, take it slower, isolate notes. You have to study and prepare the way you want to feel on stage. But if you study and program the frustration into your system, this will get out on stage. And on stage, you want to feel free. With no limitations, you want to have freedom to do whatever you want. Another common mistake is when musicians, when they practice, judge themselves while they are playing. They get even angry at themselves. They play during the lesson. They play maybe Hindemith Sonata, they play the first note, they can already hear them. That note is too high, that note is too low. Immediately they judge themselves. And if you judge yourself in the studio, you will also do that during performance. You're training yourself to judge every note. I have one simple rule. When the saxophone is in your mouth, you do not judge. When you take the saxophone out of your mouth, that is when you start thinking, could this be better? Could this not be earlier, later, etc., etc. Happy practicing!